Good luck. Have fun. Alright, we're changing to game view. Voila. Game view, boys. What do you think? I like it. Okay. Wait. Yikes. Okay. Let's get started. C5. Wish me good luck, everyone. I'm happy if you're happy. Why does my camera look so scuffed today? Holy shit. I don't know what it is. It just looks very, very scuffed for some reason, like blurry. Buona suerte. Sierte. Alright, so no delay on the Alapin today, boys. No delay. Alapin away. I look like plastic. That's so weird. What if I adjust the lighting? Can I even be seen in this lighting? Oh, that's kind of dark and moody, isn't it? I look less plastic though, so that's a win. Alrighty, let's go. Buona suerte. Okay, knight goes in. We remember our theory, guys. I studied it like 10 seconds ago, so if I forget, this would be poor. He's obviously more experienced in these positions than I am. Good luck in Spanish. Okay, well, that's something to remember. How cool is the orange on the moves? I think that's very cool. On the timer on my moves. I thought that was nice. Obviously not everyone agrees, but so now he plays knight f3, e6, takes, d6, bishop c4. What did I do after bishop c4? I think I just developed the knight from memory. And then the scheme of development is just castles. Oh, I need to plug my stream in, one sec. Twitch, Whisper, .tv. There we go, plugged my stream like an animal. So the e6 line was the one I was going to go for, so we'll stick to it. e6, just trying to remember if it was e6. It's e6. Yeah, e6, d6, e6, d6. e6, d6, okay. So, once the opening is sort of played out, I'll explain more. So d6, bishop c4, knight c6. Yeah. What if knight c3? I never really discussed that. I guess I'd take. Do I leave him that center? What's the go? The main imbalance that we're looking down the barrel of is he's gonna have like an incredibly strong center. And I'm gonna have something. I haven't figured out what that something is and why people think the Alapin is not good. Like I really don't get it. Oh god, that's so blue. Old school. Blue and orange just does not work, hey? I'm just not a fan. It looks so dark as well, so moody. So moody. No, we're going back. Board theme, orange. This will probably be the first and only orange stream. I don't even like it myself. I just put in so much effort that I'm too stubborn to change it. Okay, so I thought I agreed this A3 music was A3 music. Oh, it's my really favorite song. River Flows in You by Yurima, I love it. Hey boss, I'm back. Engine says made in 31. For white or for black? I thought this A3 move was terrible. Where did I land on that? Didn't I think it was terrible? It was either knight c6. I think it was just knight c6. b5. a6. Alright, I need to get out of theory mode and back into what is going on in the position mode. Okay, let's talk about it. So white has a slight spatial advantage. Oh god, the orange is just too distracting. I'm turning it off, Jesus Christ. This is too distracting. Okay, back to where we were. Okay, so white has a spatial advantage in the center. He's played a3, probably prepping b4, but I don't think his bishop wants to get fianchettoed. I don't think that's the intention, so b4's only intention can be to kick the knight on c6. I think knight c6 is useful because it controls key squares. My knight is unkickable, but knight c3 might be coming. I have the option of, if I move this bishop, he can take here with tempo. Sorry, making me waste a move. I don't like that. Do I see, was bishop, I think bishop d7 might have been a move against a3. It was either bishop d7 or knight c6, so we'll just check both. So knight c6, b4, b5 is annoying, so I'd have to play a6. Because there's no good answer to that. Bishop d7, what can he do? Bishop c4. I suppose an idea is, if I play knight b6, c6, he can go here. But he might be expecting me to dodge here with tempo, and then he can get his bishop to a2. But I don't think I'll allow that. What are some other options? I never like e6 because it blocks the white bishop. Yeah, I feel like e6 leads to more passive pawn structures. I do agree, it does lead to very passive pawn structures. I'm not the hugest fan of it. I don't actually know why black is meant to be okay here. I should have looked up why black is okay in these positions. I think knight c6, and I'll cop this if it comes to it. a6 is not the worst move to play. And I doubt queen pressure onto this pawn will be an issue. So knight c6 and we'll see. Knight c6, what if bishop e5? Is that annoying? If I play bishop d7, I have the option of getting it to this very good diagonal where it's very hard to kick. I've changed my mind. Unless I see any concrete reason, I'm going to play this. So this is probably the best concrete reason I see against it. Because my queen no longer defends the knight. So he would be threatening to take. So I might have to take here, take here, take here. Knight takes, I guess, would be the move. And then knight out, and he'd take the bishop. How does that resulting position look? I would have lost the bishop pair. He would have a pretty decent center. Not sure I like that resulting position. Here, what if I don't? Is there any way I can avoid the knight trade? Any avoiding the knight trade move seems weak. I can get my queen out. I think knight c6 is almost a must. Because I want him to not recapture here with his knight. Okay, I'm going to go for knight c6, but I think bishop d7 is also... Just double check this pin, one sec. That's basically where he wants his bishop to be, isn't it? Yeah, bishop d7 here, takes, 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 takes. Bishop d7 here, takes, takes. What if I take first? That's an idea. Take first, knight takes, knight c6. But then bishop here. And either way I'm losing. I kind of do like takes first. I'm going to go for that. That looks interesting enough to me. I don't know if it's theory, but I want my knight move to force a commitment from his knight or his pawn. I love playing the Taimanov. I suppose it depends on each person's preference. I don't like the Taimanov or the Khan or whatever it's called. I'm not a fan. I play much better at open positions. I do not like closed positions. There's a saying in chess improvers manuals that the positions you hate are the ones you should play the most. Okay, so he's made a commitment there. So he might give me an isolated pawn position. It's very much on the cards for him. Bishop d7 now almost looks reasonable. Both my bishop and knight want this c6 square, which is kind of the problem. I think this does block checks. Worst case, I can back up and have this terrible knight on b6. Yeah, alright. Oh man, my head's just not in the game today. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm not analyzing well. I have this check idea. Don't think it's worth anything. I don't have any bishop checks. I can develop my bishop. And just accept an isolated pawn. It's not the worst isolated pawn I've ever accepted. I suppose if I develop my bishop this way though, that this is annoying. Or even... I do want to get on with my kingside development. I just don't want any checks to get annoying. I don't think they are. Okay, so bishop e7, bishop c4, castles, bishop takes, pawn takes. I get an isolated pawn, I get the bishop pair. Can I be too upset? I don't think I can be too upset. Okay, I'm just going to get on with bishop e7 and castles. Yeah, he's probably going to increase pressure and I'm just going to accept an isolated pawn. It's not great, but I'll have a bishop pair in compensation. I'll have development, I'll have piece activity. It's not the worst thing. That being said, I don't feel like I'm playing very, very well right now. I don't know if it's because I did so much today. I went on a 10K walk. I went shopping, cleaned my house, the 9 yards, socialized, played video games. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe having a life is getting in the way of my chess. Truly unfortunate. Bishop pair and down a pawn, or would I rather be up a pawn? I don't like being up a pawn. It's weird to say. Okay, so if I castle, he's going to Greek gift me. That's pretty annoying. If I play castles, Greek gift almost immediately. You can't Greek gift now. I suppose if I castle, h4. Well, I've never heard of a better reason to delay castling. Might even castle queenside or something. So he can't Greek gift me immediately if I castle, because takes, and this knight check can be taken. But what he will do is if I castle, he'll play h4. And then that attack is coming pretty quickly. Yeah, that attack is coming real quick because he can play knight in, and if I chop it, he chops the pawn, and the queen comes in. Controlling this f6 square is always crucial in a good attack. I think a good way for me to end his attack prematurely is b6, trading off this, but I don't think it's feasible in this position with all these checks. Knight c6 looks very reasonable here. The question is, does it achieve anything? Right? Because have I met the needs of the position? I want this bishop here. I don't know where I want the knight. Theoretically, I want the knight on the same square as the bishop, but that's not possible. If I go for these moves, I get checked. If I castle first, I need him to castle before I'm willing to castle. This bishop positioning tells me a lot about where he's planning on. He's not planning on castling for a couple turns. It's a bit awkward. a6, b5. That's a scheme of development, but I think I'll get undermined with a4. I need to figure out a scheme to get all my fire up boy. I played Reach 2181 in Standard and Stonewall, and that's the only theory I know. What's with this lack of confidence? Alright. Yeah, you're right, actually. I need to get in the mental that I'm going to beat this guy. Alright, so what's an aggressive plan? Knight here, attacks this pawn, and then queen here. That's a scheme of development. Why don't I go for that? And that doesn't involve moving my queen side, and it'll force some awkward defense. Okay, yeah, fuck him. Right. No respect. We're going to attack that pawn. And ask him how he plans on defending it. Here, and then here. Two attackers, and his defense is semi-awkward in that position. His bishop can't defend because my knight is doing good work. And his bishop doesn't even want to be on this square. Let's stop going for the passive approach. Let's go for the attacking approach. For the active approach. I'm filling up on water. One sec. And Loki, real quick, I'm going to fill up on some Panadols. let's turn on the light. Oh man. Where is the Panadols? Now, as you may know, I have taken many non-Panadol pills on this stream. But this is actually a Panadol. Okay, he castled. Nice apartment. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It is a fire-ass apartment. So if I castle now, there's no more Greek gifts. And that looks nice. But yeah, I can probably castle now. I need to be honest with myself about how quickly an attack might come. So until his knight moves, this queen's not really getting into any attacks. It's part of his problem. Because this bishop and this queen really do work controlling the knight. There is a bit of a question, isn't there? Because let's say castles h4. Then knight comes in, queen comes in, that attack comes really fast. So it castles h4, queen c2, knight in, and the queen's coming in. Yeah, that gets ugly. I'm not going to castle yet. I might even end up castling queenside. I need a trade like this. Miner has to go. Has to go soon. I think this immediately forces his rook to this file, which I'm not sure that that's where it wants to be. This a3 move actually makes a lot more sense now that I see where all my pieces are converging. I almost want to play h6. It's a future flight square, it prevents any knight moves. Gives me dominance over the square. Maybe castles, knight in, h6. Castles, even h4, h6. I guess how do I explain what's giving me trepidation here? My concern is that if I'm gonna lose in like 10 moves, it's gonna be because kingside mated me. And this looks like a good way to get kingside mated. Queen c7, I'm not sure it's a good move. I do kind of want to get this bishop out. Castles, knight here is not yet feasible. What about queen here? Okay, maybe I'm just going to develop this. Yeah, that looks right to me. We'll decide with the king side once, I don't know, maybe a piece has been traded or the board becomes clearer. I want this rook on the c file so that this queen can't come up to here. But definitely, like, my long-term scheme of things involves castling and then h6. What if after castles and h6 he just chops it? How quickly can he mate me there? f4. Yikes. I'm not going to castle. He can't open up the center. My king's perfectly safe in the center. I don't see myself castling for a while. If I need to castle, I can, and I will, but I think castling in this position is not great until I know where more of his pieces are going. I think this rook belongs on c8 pretty indubitably. Indubitably. How quickly do I want my queen on this pawn? Not yet. Rook to the c file, pretty much where it belongs. Guaranteed. And I need to see if there's any way I can facilitate a trade of minor pieces. Just like at least one or two so that my position kind of clears up. Rook to the c file looks pretty reasonable. a6, b5, b4. a6, b5, b4 looks like an excellent plan. If it didn't hang the a pawn, because I just undefended it. Yikes, I should have moved the rook to b8 and then pushed. That was clearly a better idea. Yes. Okay, that was... Okay, I wish I had seen that before I played rook to the c file. Just stalking ya. How every relationship starts, no homo, lots of homo. Yeah, this is a Kappa Pride stream apparently. Oh. Yeah, rook to the b file was better in almost every way. Because my main plan involves that minority attack, doesn't it? b5. But I can't do that without the rook behind it. How much did I slow my plan down? Let me have a look. So typically my plan would have taken 1, 2, 3 moves to contact. How long will it take to contact now? It will now take 1, 2, 3 moves to contact, and I'll be hanging the a pawn. I'm seriously considering just moving the rook back to b8. That was a dodgy move. It's not really a minority attack. Yeah, it's not technically a minority attack, I know. It's more just queenside counterplay is the wording for it. Yeah, you're right. It's called minority because we're low. Technically, the higher rated players are in majority. Sorry, in minority. Alright, 1 second. Let me grab a knife. So this is now a self-harm stream. No, that's a joke. I'm just cutting up some Panadols real quick. I can't like swallow them because look at this fucking horse pill, dude. What is that? That's huge. Wait, my face for comparison. See? It's huge. How are you gonna swallow that? Alright, give me a sec. Okay, now this is white powder all over my desk. And Panadol. Okay, wait. There we go. Okay. I feel that since this is probably a serious rated game, I shouldn't talk about the moves. Oh yeah, so the rule of this stream is don't give me specific moves. You can talk about moves after I make them if you want, like criticize them or something, but nothing that gives me an advantage over my opponent. So I'll just randomly banter about Taco's kitchen. I imagine his kitchen is not very sophisticated given that his name is Taco. I'm guessing his cooking is pretty minimal. Who's there, Taco, bud? Who is there? Do I want to know? Yeah, who's there? I said who's there? Now what? Not. I'm waiting for the joke. I don't get it. Anyway, back to the game. Not Maddie McCann. Jesus. Let me run through the game real quick so that you can identify it. It's Alapin Sicilian. Alapin. Kind of looks like, I don't know. I'm not actually doing that badly here, to be honest. I have a hunch it's a French. Nah, not a French. Too many pawns traded to be a French. I personally would have preferred an Alapin where I fianchetto, but apparently it was not meant to be. Alright, so getting a knight to this square would be huge, getting a knight to this square would be huge. How do I facilitate that? I almost want to play h6, but then he can trade. I don't like that. That's not good. I can play queen here now. Does allow this. Slightly irritating, but I think h6 is a move I want to play anyway. Queen here looks reasonable with the idea of this move. Trading that. I suppose queen here, what am I going to get met with? Knight c3. I'll probably chop that knight. Yeah, so a6, whatever, this is going to take too long. I don't have time for that. Here, here, and here does look reasonable. Okay, let me just discuss any drawbacks. So this move is not off, is not on because takes. Here, take, here, knight c6, take, and whichever way he takes, the next move is this. Oh no, if he does pawn takes, well, bishop now goes here because there's no way to kick the bishop. Maybe he doesn't. The bishop's doing a good job defending this diagonal. But maybe the approach is some sort of knight swing sort of move. Yeah, that looks reasonable. Okay, queen b6. What's his best counterplay? What if he just starts going for the mate? Well, my king's not there. He can't mate a king that's not there, right? I'm uncomfortable with how queen e4 looks totally reasonable. That feels wrong to me. 10 to 1 ass blasting draws. 5,000 to 1 he wins. 50 to 1 castle queenside. Well, castle queenside doesn't seem possible, but I'll take your word on the rest of it. Jeez, it's shocking how sound this move looks. I don't like that it looks so sound. What do I do against that? Could I castle and play f6? Is that atrocious? Is that bad chess? Castle and f6. Confusing the audience. Alright, let me think about it. This actually looks pretty viable. Castle. Oh man. Castle. His quickest possible attack would be taking, and that's not on. So it's like castle, you go straight for the mate. G6. Yeah, that gets a bit ugly fast, doesn't it? Oh yeah, after G6, I don't think he objectively has anything. It takes a while for his pieces to remaneuver. Queen B6, Queen E4. I figure out how to activate these. I think here and here. But even that doesn't work after Queen E4. Queen E4 is just such a dominating move. And I don't see any response to it. Is this knight almost misplaced? Maybe Queen E4. I can take the pawn, but seems a bit. No, that's fine. Okay, so he won't play Queen E4. I'll take the pawn. Okay, Queen B6. That was a bit of overthinking right there. Both the draw and the win odds are good. Probably worth it risk-wise. 20 to 1 queen trade within the next 10 moves. I'm placing $2 on a win. You're actually fucked in the head if you think there's any chance I win. You're just losing $2 for no reason. That's 2 frozen Cokes. That's a hamburger. That's 2 hamburgers. What are you doing, man? There's so much money there. That's like 2 Calippos. That's that's 3 frozen juice cups. No, 6 frozen juice cups? That's a lot of frozen juice. That's probably a vegetable. I don't know how much vegetables cost. I haven't bought one in a while. That's a really cheap hooker. You're just gonna lose $2 and you know there's no way I win and you get $20 unless he like hangs his queen for some dumbass reason. Honestly, if he like misclicks something like let's say he accidentally plays queen e3, I'm taking it and I'm saying whoops, take back's disabled, nothing I can do, sorry. This is my favorite stream to watch on mute. Fuck you, Taco. Skinheads don't like them veggies. Oh yeah, I'm not a skinhead. I'm someone who decided to shave his head bald during quarantine. Baby. Vegetables suck, dude. I have lettuce in my Subway subs sometimes. Does that count as a vegetable? It feels like it should. I'm fairly sure it should. It's a really cheap hooker. $2, damn. I think the only way you could get a hooker for $2 is if Taco's mum was on the stream. I eat potatoes. Oh, true, potatoes are a vegetable. That could work. I eat potatoes. McDonald's potatoes, KFC potatoes, Smith. Yeah, exactly. He's got it all. Yeah, that's a vegetable. I'm responsible practically. Tomato is maybe a vegetable. Is tomato a vegetable? You're a root. Wait, if tomatoes are vegetables and I put bolognese sauce on my pasta, lettuce boy, fuck, how did you know that reference? Jesus, that's like an antique reference. Lettuce boy. That's tomato equals fruit. No, tomato is totally a vegetable. This is now a fruit discussion stream. One sec. Is tomato a vegetable? Is tomato a... Fuck, it's a fruit. They've got it on like Google and everything. That's kind of funny. It's like Google's got their own webpage for it. Here, look. Yes, tomato. Wait. Yes. Oh, you can't see it. Whatever. Fine. He moved. One sec. I recommend you Google search. What did he play? Knight c3. Okay. My plan was takes, and if bishop takes, well, his bishop's misplaced. And if pawn takes, bishop here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like all that. What about this move? That looks really good, doesn't it? Knight takes. Yeah, I kind of really like knight c4 here now. If he takes this, I take this into mezzo. There's no way he can do that. So if I go here, he'll take with the knight, I'll take with the queen. If he takes with the knight, I'll take with the queen. And then what's the most annoying move he's got? Here. Okay, let me calculate real quick. Here, 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 here. I can take the pawn. As seedy as it looks like, I can actually definitely just take the pawn. That looks good. And I feel more safe castling after all those pieces are off. And there's no ideas with pinning, because that. And are there any check intermezzos? I don't know how many of the people watching my stream currently watch my stream. Like last stream yesterday, but I hung a full piece to an intermezzo tactic. Like I was like, oh, I have this tactical shot that wins, and then he had an intermezzo, and I just fucked the bus per se. Potato is a vegetable. Google it. Google. This is a Bing stream. Yeah, all the people that don't use Bing, get the fuck out. What are you doing? It's clearly Bing. But yeah, hopefully this time I'm not hanging anything. Let me just check for intermezzos. There is no intermezzo. Takes. Any of this type of shit, I just take it. This should be fine. Let me just double check. Okay, one last check. So he does have to take this. I'm just looking at moves after this. So there's this, but I'm not very impressed. I don't think that's very impressive. I can play a6. If he comes here, I'll just chop it. Yeah, this is all fine. I'm so paranoid nowadays, man. I'm so paranoid for no good reason. Once all these trades happen, I might have to do a decision between pawn takes and queen takes here. After knight takes. There are benefits and downsides to both. One sec. Was there a problem? Takes, 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 takes. Here, I take this pawn, he takes here, I take the queen. That's fine. What if I take there and he attacks the queen? Then I just take it. I don't know why I'm trying to trade all the pieces. I said I was gonna make this. Wait. I hate it when I fuck the bus. Have you never heard the saying fuck the bus? It's definitely a saying. I put my genitals in the exhaust. I love gestures. I should have had a haircut. No, dude, they still give haircuts in Australia. I don't know where you're at. I'm assuming America. But in Australia, the land of the free, they will shave your entire head off for no worries. Also, you guys want to see some fashion? You ready? Oh, I learned it's really comfortable if you tuck your shirt in your pants. You look like a real Chad. Look at that. Oh. Oh, see? This is what the girlies are digging nowadays. Hit up Botez. tell her this is in. And dudes who wear this are cool. Oh. Oh God. Oh. Life is pain. Remember when I was young and fit and handsome? Where did it all go? So fast, so young. There's actually quite a few options for him here, but I don't know. If he just like, let's say just moves the queen or something, I'll just take here. Queen takes. Yeah, that position looks subpar. What if he moves the queen? Is there any alternative move? Oh yeah, knight takes is probably pretty good if he moves the queen. Probably pretty decent, I reckon. Jesus, I'm like hallucinating over the board, holy shit. I gotta say the classical music's kind of growing on me. I don't know how well you guys can hear it. Classical music for reading, the Mozart mix. Yeah. Look at that, that's album art right there. For the hottest tracks of 2020. Or I guess like whenever classical music came out. When was classical music a thing? Medieval ages? I don't know. 1400s? Let's look it up. Let's find out. When was he alive? When was Mozart? 1700s, you're kidding. When did classical music start? Jesus. I was way off. It's like the 18th century. Yikes. Yikes. Knight takes d4. Okay, well, at least my response is pretty straightforward. Queen takes d4, obviously, only move. Other than this, but that hangs material. I don't even hate my position anymore. Is that weird to say? Remember the good old days when you could just hate your position for no reason? Trade a couple pieces, I get castle, you know, equality is equality, right? Black and white people, we're all the same now. That's a bad joke. That would be a lot funnier if I were black. Because I'm white, that joke is not only funny, it's extremely racist. Yay. Wait, not only not funny, it's extremely racist. There we go, I said it right. Dude, the hair on the back of my head, it feels like it's growing faster than the rest of my head. Is that weird? Is that like God telling me I should grow a mullet? Like, what do you think? Mullet? Yay, nay? Any decisions? What do you guys think? Yay, nay? I could see a mullet. I could go a mullet. So we managed to get one minor off. You should shave a line. Can I shave they were just the can I just get the word Botez like shaved into my head? Botez, just to show her I'm serious, you know, like this is not a meme. I'm only picking up streaming to hit on Botez. There's no other reason. Jokes. Where's Alex? If you're there, big sad, weigh in. That Kiyu chick is so hot, dear lord. I don't know if you guys know, but Botez stream now has this new streamer called Kiyu Zhao Zhu or something. That chick is fire. Straight fire. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. Go watch that stream if it's on. If she's streaming right now, like literally, I want all 9 viewers to just dip the fuck out and go watch her. Let's just do what's the best for you guys. Where is she? Let's find out. Twitch TV. I'm on a separate tab. Let's go channels. Where's chess? Is chess just like a dead game? What's the go? Chess, 1,000 viewers total. Yikes. Sort by viewers high to low. Yeah, no, Botez isn't on. Holy crap, I'm on the second line. We made it. 1, 2, there's 3, 4, 5. There's 6 lines and I'm on line 2. Whew. Daddy-o, look at me go. We're climbing the ranks, dude. We're the big streams now. This is the big leagues. Radar and you're halfway there. Objectification. Botez's brand is pretty much, do you like cute girls? Do you like chess? Well, boy, do we have some content for you. That's so true, though. Chess Bra's brand is like, do you like energy drinks and raves? Do you like chess? These things shouldn't be mixed together, but somehow they are, and it works-ish. It's surprisingly viewable to watch a rave while someone plays Blitz. I recently found out chess.com has like dynamic chess sets where like when you move the pieces, like the fucking thing explodes. There's like graphics and lightning bolts and shit. Like it looks dope, but I'm not entirely convinced that's what the Indian creators of chess were thinking like 5,000 years ago in the desert or whenever they made chess. Oh, I just realized I can now move my bishop to c6. That's pretty nice. I didn't have that before. Neato. That's just like a clear improvement for my bishop. It's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy. Yay. See? Good things are coming out of this position. Man, apparently the Chess Bra after party at the Chess Olympiad. What is a Chess Olympiad and what is a Chess Bra after party? And is Botez there? And what does a man have to do to get an invite? Oh, moreover, is Kiyu there? Kiyu? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I should probably get that right before I, hit on her. Definitely should, get that down pat. Almost makes me wish I was strong enough to go to an Olympiad. Yeah, same, dude. Same. Be a top 4 player in your country. That's not even that hard. There's only like 1 billion GMs. I think top 4 would be like, it's really crazy. Australia's such a shitty Australia's just such a shitty region that that the top rated player is like 2,600 and the 100th rated player is like 2,000 feet. Like if you break 2,000 feet, you're the top 100 players in Australia. Really says a lot about how scuffed ass our region is. We are just giga scuffed as a region. So I could make top 100, top 4, probably not. I should live stream myself interrupting my dad watching Sky News and making him rage. For limited American viewership, Sky News is the Fox News of Australia. Only somewhat more batshit crazy. On Sky News, they're like, oh, global warming's not real, and I don't know, rich people are the best. I don't know. They're very, the sort of like the media outlet I'm talking about. You know what Fox News is like. It's just the Fox News of Australia. And Rip My Homie X's dad is quite fond of the Fox News of Australia, which with not much. What is top 10 in Mozambique? What rating? Aren't you top 40 already and you're like 1,400 FIDE rated? Seems a bit disgusting. Let's find out what you are. Mozambican top chess players. FIDE chess players. Let's find out. Top FIDE chess players in Mozambique. Wait a minute, that's disgusting. Rank 1, 2,200 rated. Rank 2, 1941 rated. Rank 4, 1845 rated. Jesus, I could very realistically be the strongest player in Mozambique, or like the second or third strongest player in Mozambique. That's disgusting. Man, Mozambique, what a region. What a goals. Tell us your Monopoly date story. No thanks. That sounds like a good way to make me look bad on stream, and I don't think I should. Makes me look real dumb on stream. I like to, this is intellectual. See how big my head is? This is just pure brain on the inside. That's what, ow, I just gave myself a headache. Oh God, I hit my neck too, like my head and my neck too hard there. Big brain streams. Man, he is taking so much time for his move, dear Lord. Oh, okay, the second I got up, he moved. Big Bran. Okay, so I almost don't want my queen here anymore, but where would it go is a pretty serious question. This square looks pretty reasonable. If I take here, I just need to make sure this sort of double discovery idea isn't on. I don't think it is. So my plan is takes, and then whichever way he takes, get my queen over here. That looks really decent. Takes. So if pawn takes, here is fine. And then I could even castle. There's nothing left in the position for him. And if bishop takes, well, his bishop does not want to be there. That's an awful square for his bishop. And I'll get here, I'll get here, and we can only be doing well. Takes, just need to check that there's no stupid annoying check ideas. No, there's nothing. There are discoveries, but none of them do anything. All right, so do I take? Yeah, I'm gonna take. Take is, no. Okay, so take, here, here. G6, not really a problem. I'll just hop in the light squares. Takes, takes, here, what if here? Then I go here, takes, takes. I'm just better. Am I better in this position? That feels a bit wrong to say because I'm so down in development. But I feel better. I can also do this. Does that win the dark square bishop? That could be really nice. Netting myself the bishop pair. I guess netting myself the bishop pair is going to feel like a hollow victory after this move. Yeah. So netting myself the bishop pair could be really hollow here. Takes, takes, takes. Because his knight will eventually find its way into this square and I'll just have to trade back anyway. I mean, there is an argument. Whoops, one sec. Let me draw the arrows properly. Here, takes, here, takes, takes, here. Yeah, that gets pretty irritating. Castles. Yeah, that's really irritating. Maybe here, takes, takes, here. I don't see any good answer to knight b5, and once the knight gets to b5, it'll hop into d6 and trade itself off, and then that's a passed pawn with a rook behind it. That's a hollow victory. I think I just need to keep the bishop pair on and count in my count on my superior pawn structure. So we'll take here. Whichever way he takes, he's going to have a weird pawn structure, I think. This is obviously worse for his pawn structure than this is, but Is this where your bishop wants to be? I don't think so. I don't believe it for a fucking second. And then my queen gets over here, my bishop gets into the attack, and then we're looking at some spicy shit. We're looking at some real spicy shit there. Okay. How are you doing this week? We're losing 0 to 5. I thought we were losing 0 to 3 so far. I hope you win your next game, Bron High. I thought, yeah, we're only losing 3 games this week, no? Pairings? Let me have a look. Yeah, we've only lost 3 games so far. That's a win. We're only 3-0. Sorry, 0-3. 0 out of 3. Alright, so bishop moves. Queen h5 was my plan. Queen h5, get this bishop over, castle, life should be gooch. Gooch? I do love these totally real sayings. There's also this square. I don't see it being any much of an improvement. Rook lifts in the future could be a bit uncomfortable for me, but this all in all should be fine. I can also at some stage dominate the C file, not allow him to put any rooks on it. Ah, if I castle, immediately discoveries become possible. So here and then castles is an important little finesse. Alright, just something to keep in mind. What if he goes here now? What do I do? Here. That should handle it. Bishop takes, rook lift, castles, rook over, rook trades. It looks a bit scuffed, but I think technically it works. It looks very, very scuffed, but I think technically it works. Yeah. I can't trade the bishops there. So, here. God, that looks hyper scuffed. That looks so scuffed. I think I want this bishop here as well so that rook lifts are less deadly. I think this is best move. Was there any way around that idea? Queen back here. I don't know. That seems like a bit of a limp dick move, no? Double attack. I can put a defender on it, but then he gets another attacker on it, and I can't get another defender, so here I just move it. C6 takes. Here takes. So here takes. Rook takes. Let's say he tries getting his queen in. I'm just going to castle. He gets his queen in. I am very sad. I have decent attacking chances in that position though. I might end up losing this B pawn, but I'd get very nice attacking chances. Once he plays it, I'll calculate. I think after this, there literally is no other move for me, so I don't need to think too much. Like, taking is just off the cards. It's not on the table. So here, I think this can almost be automatically moved. And after takes, rook lift. Rook lift hits this pawn over here. Suppose I can defend it. Then he gets the other rook in. Jesus, this position got really ugly really fast. That's a big miss by me. I should have seen it. It's a really, really big miss. Oh, there's a school of thought where I go rook d8. Takes, 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 takes. Rook over. King down. Yikes. Queen over. Yikes. There would be a very serious question of whether I could hold that position. Almost all positions are bad though. Takes, pawn takes, rook lift. Bishop defends. Maybe that holds. Bishop defends the pawn, maybe that holds. Oh wait, rook lift, my king guards the rook lift. Holy shit, I'm just hallucinating over the board. This is crazy. This is crazy, wait. Yeah, I'm just straight hallucinating. There's no rook lift. There's queen up and castles. And then there's queen in. And then there's getting this rook over here. And then he'll take the pawn. And I'll take his rook. He'll take my rook. Then I'll attack his king. Yeah, so most likely I'm losing a pawn, but probably not getting made. I might end up trying to swing my queen back into defense. Into defense, yeah. Yeah, so the position's a little more dodgy than it was, but on the other hand, in some respects, my position is nicer than it was as well. If I can get castles and rook to d8 in, I'm fine. If he plays something else, I think I'm also fine. Some sort of flight square move, I might end up just admitting my mistake and going all the way back here. It's not unreasonable. And then I might castle, having admitted my mistake. Wow. What a position, what a game. You can tell from the positional features that he's slightly better. So what tells us he's slightly better? He's got a better control of the center. He is completely castled and developed, and his bishops are more actively placed. We both have one rook on an open file, so that's equal. Queens are both out. So he's up one move in development. He's got a nice center. Or not a nice center, but he's got a center. He is slightly better here. Very so slightly better. If he can stop me completing development, then he's guaranteed better. If he can't stop me completing development, he's only slightly better. And I think bishop b5 is sufficient for him to show that I am not better in any way. Sorry, that I won't be able to complete development. Bishop b5, takes, queen takes, yeah. Bishop b5, bishop c6, bishop takes c6, rook takes c6. Any sort of queen to the d file move with the intention of leading with the queen, I can play rook c7, and that should hold it long enough for me to get castled. Hopefully, but he might just double on the d file, which is completely valid. Yeah, maybe that's an idea. I can just back the rook up to c7 and not let the infiltration happen at all. Okay, that's a resource. I don't know why he's thinking, because I really don't see any move other than bishop b4. Like, that really should just be the straight to his mind move. Because otherwise, how does he claim advantage? How is he going to stop me from developing? Is he maybe concerned that my king is yeah, bishop e4, what? Bishop e4? Bishop e4? What's his point? I suppose it transposes with, isn't this to my benefit though? Let's say if I b6, is the exchange stack on? I don't think it is. See, this allows b6, whereas the other move didn't. This doesn't allow b6. b6, how does he starts doubling rooks. I defend, he doubles. So if I play b6, I don't have time to get castles in. Hey, but rook c7, no? Queen c4? No, that's not possible. Rook c7. If this, I just play this, that's fine. Rook c7, how does he add pressure to the bishop? Can't I, rook c7, bishop here, takes, castles. Doesn't that give me enough time to get everything in order? Rook c7, what's wrong with rook c7? Yeah, I might go a little bit silent because I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with rook c7. Is this some crazy tactic? No. Rook c7, let's just say he goes for the most straightforward approach and he doubles up. I'll just castle, and by the time he finishes doubling up, my other rook will have gotten over. What if he triples up? Tripling up is too slow. Okay, rook c7. I don't know. I feel he wouldn't have missed a move like this, so there's got to be some reason this is bad. He wouldn't miss this. No way. Perhaps that's his point. My queen is nearly trapped. I have this square, but then he can take that square from me. And these are all gone. This is 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 gone. Huh. Jesus. You've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. No way. Thanks, Mr. Peters. I appreciate it, bud. There is no way my queen is trapped after this. Here, here, here. At bare minimum, he can claim a draw there. Wait. Here, 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 here. Jesus. He actually has time to play king g2. No, king g2, I can play this. Okay, rook c7, rook c7, here, 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 here. Okay, this should be fine. Rook c7, I'm hoping my queen doesn't get trapped. I don't see any response to this. Here, g6 here. Dear Lord. Dear Lord, let me be right. Jesus. What a player. I wonder if that's what he was actually intending. Like, he spent a lot of time calculating. I wonder if what he was calculating was how effective is that move. That'd be pretty disgusting if it was. Hey, if I can just get castles and rook d8, I'm doing so good. Castles and rook d8. Come on. I almost wish my queen and my bishop were like swapped. Actually, maybe castles rook c8 and then tuck this bishop back is more accurate. Yeah, that's probably way more accurate. If he gives me time for it, I will. Okay, wow, that was briefly stressful. Was anyone else stressed, or was that just me? That felt real stressful. Because that queen trap is like pretty, like, it's not immediately happening, but he can definitely maybe prep two more moves, and it is actually happening. Wow, FIFA 20 has a lot of views on Twitch. 40,000 views, that's not bad. Oh man, that's scary shit right there. Alrighty. So where do we land? Where do we land? What's he gonna do? G6? Maybe. Also, guys, I'm happy to announce I only have 3 followers left until I am Twitch affiliated. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for all your follows, guys. I have 47 followers already, which is crazy. That sounds like absolutely insane to me. Just because, you know, 47 people actually want to watch me ramble about chess for a fucking hour. That's pretty neat. I'll take those wins where I get them. So thanks to everyone. Cheers. I'm not going to give any heartfelt speeches because I'm not good at those. Plus, it doesn't seem worth a heartfelt speech. You know, Ugin Martyr's out there with 2 million views. He doesn't say shit. Maybe I should be all stoic. Play it cool. That's an option. Anyway, where are we at? So, 46, 2 of me. Oh, thanks, man. You know, you made 2 accounts just to follow me. I get it. I would want to follow me twice as well. That makes sense. That checks out. What am I going to do? I think after this game, I'm going to drive to the petrol station, fill up on 99 cents petrol, gonna post in /general on the Slack, just plug my stream. That sounds cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go fill up on 99 cent petrol because boy, petrol's cheap. I even saw it for like 80 something cents. And then I'm gonna get a Mars bar. I am absolutely feeling just some sugary shit right now. Any suggestions for anything more sugary and shitty than Mars bars? I'm interested to hear it. If anyone's got any ideas. Okay. Ignoring that, let's suppose he goes on with his regular plan. Some rook left. Probably not that one. So some rook left, let's say here. I castle, he gets his other rook over. This bishop is not sufficiently defended in that position, so bishop here. Takes, he gets his rook in. Pretty irritating. It doesn't feel like that's a serious threat, even though like my calculation is saying it is. Something about like my gut feeling says that move is fine for me. Like here, castles, here. Could just defend the thing one more time if it came down to it. And then I can just unveil everything. Takes. He can put another attacker on it, and I can just move back. King gets over, whatever, should be fine. I don't see anything concerning here. Actually, the most concerning thing fuck. Okay, well, my square choices are shockingly limited. If I go here, the thing is trapped immediately. Yeah, so this is not an option, this is not an option, this is not an option. If I go here, Same deal, I'm trapped immediately. So, only one square. Doesn't take a fucking Einstein to figure this one out. This does put my... Oh, that's the point. Wow, what a player. This guy is so good. Hey Taco, glad you're back with sound. You're about to hear me give the most glowing praise of my opponent you've ever seen. This guy is a genius. Okay, this finesse... Okay, bishop e4, rook c7 is best. I can play bishop c6, I think, but even then my position is very bad, right? So he knows I'm going to avoid it, so I play rook c7. But that comes with a dual threat of after g6, my king is forced to h3, right? And this, all it does is make doubling the rooks scarier, because my queen no longer indirectly controls d8. That's the point. So at the end of lines like rook d8, castles, other rook gets in, my rook defends, I can't move the bishop to unpin because my queen is no longer defending that resulting rook. So the two rooks can just take twice. That is a genius level finesse. I think you're overanalyzing. No, I honestly think all of this was planned by him. I genuinely believe he saw all of this. And like I don't believe he, because this move is better. If you don't find this queen trap continuation, bishop b5 is almost exclusively better. So this is so smart. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's so smart. I'll take this position as black after 18 moves versus someone versus 100, 180 points higher, 150 points higher. I don't know. Move count doesn't matter. He'll get the win either way. What I was going to say is one of my concerns in this position is because we have bishop pairs, I can't get into an opposite color bishop endgame because how would I trade my dark square bishop for his light square bishop? They physically can't get traded. It's not possible. Wow, what a player. I want to ask him if he thought of all that, because if he did, that's incredible. I want to know, man. Because now he can just double rooks. What a player. What a man. What a man. This bishop move is actually pretty... Oh no, f5. The bishop move is terrible. So let's say he goes for doubling. Castle, he gets over here, my rook gets over here. Actually, I might be fine. It's kind of weird to say, but so castles, rook lift, rook over, rook over. It'll take him a while to get a third attacker onto this, and my king is 1-2 moves away from being an extra defender. It's kind of funny, but it might actually be fine. Isn't that funny? I can use my king to defend. Both sides sack and exchange and it's possible. Yeah, well, if we both sack and exchange, but I'm not sure I'm that exciting as a player. Sacking an exchange and having him sack one back. This position is just so very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not sharp. It's blunt. It is like trying to put a cork into the tip of a pen. Autistic. Right. Thank you. Much appreciated. Jesus, I've been on stream for 2 hours. Is that crazy? That seems crazy. I guess that's counting my 20-minute welcome to stream counter, or will start streaming counter. So I guess I've been on stream for an hour and 40 minutes. Does someone want to take over play? You'll just write the moves in the chat and I'll just play them. You know, it's fine. King E1. I should stream and just spectate and commentate. Watching Chessnator get ass blasted. That's a good name for a stream. Watching the ass blaster get ass blasted. I could see that. That could rack up the viewership. Twitch plays board one. That's actually really good. I like that. I really like that. That's funny, man. That's really funny. It's a recipe for success. Dude, remember when I was board 2, almost board 3 last season? That was a better time. I was board 2 and then my rating went so low I was board 3 for one round. How the times have changed. I'm just gonna insert this straight away, right? Like what's the point? What's the problem? Isn't that just a free tempo? Hasn't he just given me a move? Unless there's some bullshit like this. With takes and check. Holy shit, that literally is. What is this man? How does he come up with this shit? Okay, 1 second. So b6, queen b6, and if I take the bishop, he sacks. I take with the rook. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay. Well, there's literally no other move anyway. Like, any other move is basically losing, so... Yeah, anything else is just losing, so... This shouldn't be too hard for me to play. And then I'm just going to castle next. Is this the plan? No. No. Surely not. This couldn't be it. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Not for a second. I'm not having any of it. That'd be crazy. And if he goes back to the D file, he'll be blocking his own rooks. Is it the D file? I'm not... Yeah, D file. So if he goes back to the D file, his own rook is blocked. If he goes here, I'm just going to trade immediately. If he goes here, his bishop is shit. I feel like that was a pretty random move for him to play. Otherwise, he was doing really well. I don't see any threat here. Takes. Takes. Check. Block. Completely fine. Check. Block. Adds another attacker. I don't even know anymore. I'll calculate once he plays it. That's how it works. His name is ARandomMove. What did you expect? One move, every game is random. I don't know if that's a joke or not. That'd be really crazy if it was. Like he played, like bishop a5 was like, he just threw it into a random move generator and he was like, okay, let's just do that. That could honestly be the case there. It doesn't look like, I don't see the thematic idea behind that, so I could realistically see it. Like, that's his gimmick. Kind of like how my gimmick is ass blasting, but I haven't managed to do it yet. We'll see if I ever actually blast anyone's ass. It's a long road to ass blasting. You have to want it, you know. Every yeah, like, you know, some people ass blast to live. You know, you got to have it in your soul. You got to want to. And other people, they just ass blast for fun. And those people who ass blast for fun will never be true blasters of ass. It's a skill, it's a talent, it's a profession. It's everything. Blasting ass is life. Oh, fuck a duck. That was clearly the ideal. So rook takes, bishop pins is annoying, but king takes? King takes, check. Okay, we've reached an interesting point, guys. Okay, this is going to take some calculation. Okay, so one of these 4 takes is best move. So if I take here, he takes here, he's up a piece. That's off the table. If I take here, king takes. The reason I'm suggesting this is because maybe after these threats I can just take here and survive somehow. Okay, king. Okay, so I don't think this works because queen takes, king takes, rook. He's up too much material. Rook takes, pins, takes, king takes. That's dead losing. I can write that off. Rook takes, pins. Is there any way for me to get a defender on there? I can take here. You can add another shaka. I don't think that works. After this pin, there's just no way for me to defend. I'm honestly very seriously considering rook takes, queen takes. No, it can't be worth it. King takes. King takes just looks so dubious, right? Check. Queen check. Am I just lost? Remember to support a fellow light chess 45-45 player. Probably like show up his door. Okay, rook check. What if I just back up? This check? If I back up again? Maybe that's fine. Definitely his exchange sack as compensation. Check. I go here. Okay, well, seeing as every other move is losing, welcome to my hell. This is Ryan. This is my story. Everything's losing, might as well lose. Might as well lose. Okay, so I'm up in exchange. That's the material count. Remember to follow to support a fellow. Follow like show up as well. Yeah, so if I hear a knocking sound, I'm gonna get freaked the fuck out. I knew it. The police never understand. Dude, if I didn't want you guys to sexually harass me, why would I be a streamer? Like, think about it, you know? Like, I want you guys to sexually harass me and turn up at my door. It's only logical. Yeah. King takes is the only line I saw that didn't get me immediately mated. Not saying that this won't get me immediately mated. It might. I haven't calculated all the way, but how do I put it? If every line is losing, then pick a losing line, you know? Once I've calculated that this is losing, once I've calculated this is losing, and this is losing, well, you know, nothing more to be said. If it's all losing, pick your losing move. So king takes, has 23 minutes, doesn't calculate the whole variant. I don't need to. Why do I need to? It's the only move I can play that isn't immediately losing. Like, why bother? Because, yeah. Okay. I am at a decision point. So my options are here, here, and here. Sorry, not there. Yeah. Two decisions to make here. This is one of them. After here, if he sacks, when the lights fade out and we open our eyes, out there in the silence, I'll be gone. I'll be gone. I'll be gone. Okay, so there's two variations to calculate. I've heard f6 is always a good move, Ben Feingold, lol. Okay. Two moves. Oh, I'm so tired, I don't even want to calculate. That sounds a bit whingy, I know. And it sounds a bit stupid, I've already gotten this far, I might as well calculate. Oh, I want my bet refunded. Okay, so if I go here, check, I go here, takes, here. Okay, here, rook check. And then I end up here anyway. Okay, well that kind of simplifies the task of calculating, doesn't it? The only difference between this move and this move is that I allow the rook in with tempo, right? Because I don't see any other move available other than king u1. Okay, well, that simplifies that. I don't think I'm surviving this attack, to be honest. We never accepted your bet, but we will now. You're a scam. Welcome to life. You're working together with Chessnator. Why do you think I study finance? Betty's throwing the game to split the $2. $2 split two ways would be $1, which is $1 more than I've ever made from streaming. I am at exactly 0 cents of profit from streaming. Fun fact of the day. Consider this. If I was donated 5 cents right now, it will have infinity timesed the amount of donations that I've previously received. Think about the size of that. I think you are in a force mate sequence. It's like the Matrix, but substantially less fun. So if I take the bishop, what do I run into? Check. If I go over, seems to be the only way to prevent check. Check. If I go over, at bare minimum, he's got a draw. I can take here, and check. He goes here, take here. I don't know if I hold that. I am probably in a force mate sequence. He just disconnected. He's so assured in his victory. He's like, oh, my opponent will just resign. He doesn't mind. But if he disconnects for enough seconds, do I win? Does that count? Okay. Oh god, my brain hurts. All right. Okay, let's first things first. Take the bishop. What does he have? He has check here. To it. I will move here, and then this is mate. So here, check. Do I have any other move that other than that one that gets me mate? I have here. To it, he plays what? Check. And if I move over, he plays check. I play blocks, and he plays checkmate. So just double checking that both lines taking the bishop get me checkmate. So it takes, check. I can move up, but then check looks pretty decisive. Check, yeah, and then I have to go here, and then check. And then blocks, and then mate. Okay, so final time. Takes, check, here, check. If I go up, that's check, mate. And blocking is an option, I suppose, but then check is decisive. Takes, check. Takes, check, over, check. I could sack a bishop to survive a move. It's not the worst idea. Let me think about it. So it takes, check, here. If he checks from here, I block. If he checks from here, I block, and if he takes, then I go up. If he checks here. Oh man, this is hard. You are not allowed to claim a win in case of disconnect. That's kind of sad. I don't like that at all. What if I move the rook? What if I move the king? Yeah, I think any king move gets me mated. Here gets me mated, pretty much guaranteed. Just bishop takes, and just basically any move is winning. Okay, I'm just gonna go for takes here. I think everything's losing. I don't see anything that makes a difference. Check. Here, if he does this rook lift, I'm gonna block for a turn. Is my very, very serious plan. Maybe I should have just chopped the rook. What would that position be? Oh fuck, I should have chopped the rook. Oh no, I couldn't have chopped the rook. Ah, he's setting up a mating net. That's smart. That's a clever move. So the idea is check, and I literally only have this, and then I get mated. God, my queen is just so fucking useless over here. If I could even survive the checks for just a turn. Let the sun fade out and another one rise. Climb into tomorrow, I'll be gone. If I go across, probably just takes here is pretty effective. What if I defend this way? This. I'm running out of ideas here. Really running out of ideas here. If I go here, check. Blocks. Check. Blocks. Checkmate. Oh, I don't think forcing matters. I think mating matters, and everything's mating. After queen a6, I don't see how I stop anything. This will save me from maybe a turn. Is it enough? If I attack the queen, queen a6, lift, here, mate. This is the only move I see that even stalls mate, so I'm going for it. Everything's losing, but that stalls mate, I think. Yeah, bishop d6 is annoying. So he didn't want to see that. I think I'm taking an L here, guys, but it seems like kind of transposes. God, these 2300s play so well. What do I do, man? I'm so, like, I'm just getting crushed by all these 2300s. They are tough fucking customers, dear Lord. I don't even know. How do I compete with these guys? Well, let me look at this dude's profile for a sec. Yeah, he's rated 2300. He's better than 99.7% of classical players. What would he be ranked on a leaderboard? Let's look at Lead Chess classical leaderboard. So 2300 would put you, yeah, he'd be ranked 75th or something around there. Yeah, there he is, 66th. He's ranked 66th. No, sorry, not 66th. He'd be ranked 68th. Wow. Wow. It's a strong player. Very strong player. Whew. Look, this is the most resilient defense I could find. I'm not entirely convinced it holds anything. Double check. Yikes. Say I move the rook. Check. Here. Checkmate. Here. Check. Check. Here. This seems to stall mate for a turn. Ooh, does this stall mate? No. Not at all. If I attack the queen now, queen a6, here? Here. No. Okay, 7, check. Here. Check. And then he just picks up the rook. Queen in. Check. I wish I had this move, but this comes with double check. If it wasn't double check, I'd be fine. Rook pins don't work. I'm just down a piece. I mean, this isn't immediately losing, but fuck, it's close. Yeah, that's immediately losing. I'm probably just gonna resign, TBH. Hello, Legend Kono Burt. You found me at a rather bad time, unfortunately. Okaros, I love this guy. He's spectating me. I think we were on the same team last season. Love that dude. He's spectating. He's gonna watch me take an L. Okay, if I don't see any way to hold this, I'm gonna resign. But I really don't. So this doesn't hold. This doesn't hold. Why does this not hold again? Ah, check. There's no way I can drum up any threats quick enough. Yeah, I'm just going to resign. Well played to my opponent. Good game. Well played. All right. Well played. Whoa. All right. Hey, Okaros, you tuned in a bad moment. Yeah, sorry, Okaros. We had a good season together, bud, but this is not it. Okay, let's have a look at everything that... Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, that is insane. That was so weird. Where was that really crazy sequence? Yeah, I thought bishop e5 was winning. But engine, what, 2.5 for this, 2.2 for this. Yeah, it's about the same. Fuck, what a monster. G6. What a monster. Yeah, rook takes fails to this though. Oh, I just give back the rook. Huh. I didn't even cross my mind. Wow. Wow. Alright, well, okay, let's look from when we were first losing and then we'll work our way from there. 2 inaccuracies by our opponent, pretty good game. GG, good try, boss, well played, ass plus. And yeah, thanks for all the support in the chat, guys. Week 3 of taking an L to a 2300, but you know, You take enough L's, eventually you have to win or draw, right? Okay, so this is all theoretical. C takes d4, d6, bishop d7. Wow, I did not cotton on to bishop d7 at all. It makes so much sense though, bishop d7, hey? Yeah. My move is basically just never played. I don't know, some GMs have played it. That says it can't be terrible. But bishop d3, yeah, crazy. How much Stockfish was I playing this game? Not a lot. Okay, so this move is like immediately losing. Jesus, why is this immediately losing? Oh, okay. Give me a second here. So this trade is bad. Bishop d7 is better. I thought I just lost a tempo after this. Queen takes and I'm not losing a tempo. Oh, okay, I get it. Yep, alright. And if he goes here, threatening here, can I play a6? No. So I guess I just... Jeez, okay. Okay, so that's a good idea to remember. To be the best, you have to get beat up by the best. Indeed, and I have taken many a beating. I'm like my girlfriend's ass, you know? Yay, this is why my stream's for mature audiences. Okay, so knight d7 is just a lot better. After I play it, Stockfish doesn't like it anymore than the move I actually played. So here, Stockfish rates it is much better. So what's the problem with this? Castles? I have to play g5? Why? Why? I don't understand chess theory at all. Does anyone understand chess theory? Does anyone in the chat please help? Why g5, man? Why g5? The fuck sort of a move is g5 in this position? Am I just sending it? Oh, whoops. g5, rook over, h4. Apparently I'm going for mate. It's kind of funny. Okay, but what's so wrong with this again? Why is this knight placement considered so bad? I don't understand. Because he wants my fianchettoed, my bishop fianchettoed. Okay, so that's like kind of a better scheme of development, isn't it? Hey, I don't understand most Sicilians. Neither do I, apparently. Okay. Jeez, okay. So my theoretical understanding against the Alapin is quite weak, as it seems. I'll need to work on that. But forgetting theory for a second, I don't see the difference. I mean, the fianchetto, sure. Okay, maybe fianchettoing is much better. And then here I need to go g5 apparently, or I'm just lost. Okay, so this knight a5 idea I had. Yeah, instead of, I was suggesting that rook c8 was bad and I should have played rook b8. Is that correct? No, because he can prevent it for a turn. What if I play a6? Rook over b6. This tactically fails? Ah. Alright, wow, okay. So rook b8 was not actually any better than rook c8. Knight a5 idea with the idea of getting into here, I assume. Ah, of course. Getting that dark square bishop. Okay. I missed that in 2. Missed that too. Then what did I actually play here? I thought this move was good. I maybe missed that this lineup was annoying. Yeah, so the queen needed to go back. But didn't I have a problem? This tactic doesn't, yeah, wait. Why does this work when the queen goes back? What's the idea? Oh, fuck me. Was this game secretly like really sharp and I just didn't know? What a fun little tactic. What a fun tactic. Alright. Okay, so queen h4. Bishop c6 was better. But then this position just looked ugly. God, look at that. Whoops. Yeah, just a rook lift. He can rook lift with tempo. I even missed that. Yeah, that's losing. I can write that line off. So I'm officially losing as of this queen move. Wow. And then that g6 finesse was great. This is all pretty inspired gameplay by my opponent. I did miss this idea, which I just give back the rook. I did miss that. And opposite color bishops, maybe I could draw this. I doubt it though. Oh, that's the point. Maybe. Doubt it. But maybe. Okay. So this queen move was just losing. I really thought bishop c6 was strong. I really missed. This rook on the d file was crushing. Perhaps I was underdeveloped when I started trading pieces. Maybe that's the moral of the story. I like trading pieces, but maybe castles first. I was afraid of this move after castles. g6. Yeah, this position's still pretty bad for me. There's a lot of dark square weaknesses, and my bishop's not well placed to defend them. It really often happens with these 2300s. I don't even know why I'm losing. It's crazy. 2 inaccuracies. Wow. Yeah, so taking the rook, actually not a bad idea. Alright, well, I'd say that's pretty conclusive analysis. I'm probably going to end the stream here. Yeah, mate in 6, Jesus. There's no way out of it. Okay, yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully one of these weeks I'll get a win. Fingers crossed. Wait, that's how you cross fingers. There we go. And I'll see you guys again some other time. Bye-bye. Bye, Z's.